morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Jerry What the What Diamond. This is podcast number 18, and today I have with me at the Lark Tavern where we perform our comedy every Monday night. Every Monday night, it's okay. It's the bartender. So today I have a special guest with me, very funny woman. She's been all over the area. She's been to Boston Comedy Festival. She's been to Las Vegas. She's been all over the world. She's been touring. She's done her way out to California. My great friend here, Jaye McBride.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here today.
All over the world. Now I'm in an empty bar.
Empty bar. Watch a football game.
This is it. I made it.
Now you made it. This is it. When you made this part in the podcast.
This is like, it's all downhill.
That's all downhill from there.
That's why I'm drinking more. 1 o'clock.
Yeah, me too. This is my drink. This gets me through the day. So tell fans out there a little bit about yourself.
Jaye McBride. Been doing comedy about 7 years. Been female just a little bit longer than that. Does that break the ice? Is that what you wanted to get to?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm transgender. So yes, that's where some of my humor comes from. Not all of it, but some of it. And yeah, I think I'm pretty dark and pretty disturbed on stage. That works for me.
I've seen a lot of your stuff. I think you're very funny, and I know you're going to make it big out there. You're going to see having your own special on Comedy Central or HBO.
Well, yeah, I'm only out there for...
Goodbye, Kevin Hart. Here comes Jaye McBride.
Yeah. Well, I'm taller.
Or actually,
it's by like a foot, so... yeah,
it's Amy Schumer.
Yeah, I'm going to be out there for a month, and then I'm coming back, and then hopefully I'll sign a lease out there, and then pack up and just move out when I come back. But I have to come back in December for a few shows.
Right.
Otherwise.
Now you see I'm wearing the 80 Saint where you do a local broadcast.
I did.
Tommy Mitchie.
I haven't been on that in a while, though. Tommy hasn't had me on that in a while. So
I just watched this past Friday, and they were just doing a rerun of We Lost Kevin Meany, another comic who just passed away last weekend. 60 years old. I listened to his stuff. I used up the Comedy Works about a month ago. And before he went on that weekend, he's on the radio show, and I listened to him. He's a very funny guy.
Yeah, twice. He's hysterical.
He is. I was laughing. I listen to you guys speakfully in my car. And every Friday morning, I said, all right, come around quickly, get up there and get it on. Just the time to listen to the podcast and do that in the radio.
He was great. We had him in the studio for like an hour and a half. Everything was funny, so we had to break it up into 2 episodes.
Wow.
And he talked about coming out. He talked about just looking at Johnny Carson. He talked about everything. It's really interesting.
I was listening to his YouTube, watching the YouTube channel with him being on Johnny Carson. It's
it's still great. He's such a great performer. He just makes you laugh. He just makes it. He doesn't even have to try. I'm sure he does. But I mean, he's just so funny.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah. He'll be greatly missed. And super nice guy too.
Yeah.
Super nice guy.
I said to myself, so upset that because I was going to go out there to see him on the show, but I had something going on that night and I couldn't do it. And so I kicked myself in the butt when I went out to see it. I saw his stuff and he's very funny. And I try to get there to support all your comics out there and anything, this area is becoming so big in comedy in the last few years. It's crazy.
It really is. No, I was lucky. I got to work the last month. And it was on Thursday night. But no, it's weird. Like Lark Tavern, actually, this is where I first did my first open mic. October 4th, 2009. Yeah, October 4th, 2009. I had that stage back before it burned down. First time. Remember that? Yeah, there's fire. Yeah, this is...
I wasn't here for the first time it burned. I was here when it came back on. I've been doing it about 4 years now.
Right, I feel like you brought me back here to kidnap me and murder me. I don't know, I feel like this is like a full circle thing. Like now you're gonna sacrifice me to be funnier.
This is where it all begins.
This is where it begins, it's where it ends. That's it, you're done. No, 7 years on that stage back when Tess owned it. And then, there's an open mic on Sundays. And then it's like you think about, there were really only like maybe 15, 20 comics back then. And if you look back now, almost none of them are still doing it. Carlisle still does it. Every once in a while, Blaze was doing that. No, Blaze just started. It changes. It's big now. A lot of comics.
Yes.
A lot of comics.
And so far, I think a lot of them moved away, either down in New York City or out in LA.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Some of them don't do much when they move. Some of them do more.
Right.
Plus their butts.
I seen like Dwayne Murphy Jr. I love him.
Yes.
And Hawaii wasn't doing anything. Now he's doing stuff now.
Good.
And I love that he's funny and a hilarious guy.
Yeah. Well, in New York, it's like half the battle is just working your butt off to pay rent.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you don't have time to do comedy.
Cool. Exactly. But Brandon Sagar, another comic.
Yeah.
He's been down there. He goes out every single. He works during the day. He goes out every single night. He gets.
And it shows. He's funny. I think he's really funny.
He's done. And I've been down in the city. I was down there not too long ago, and I did 5 gigs down there. Him and I did 5 gigs in one night. Sunday, I got Sunday afternoon for like 1 o'clock in the afternoon to like 10:30 at night. when I do it, I see the more you do it, the better you get it.
Those are your chicken wings that drop, by the way.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Keep the hair on them. I like hair on my chicken.
That's his chicken wings, right? You dropped his chicken wings. That was his chicken wings you dropped on the floor, right?
They were a special delight. Not me. I tried to get away again. So, what inspired you to do comedy?
I actually did comedy when I was in 7th grade. Back
Really?
in a talent show. It was the first time. Wrote my own jokes and everything, and yeah, I just loved it. I just never, I thought like, well, you can't do comedy as a career.
Right.
But then, like, you just, as you get going, like, I saw there was an open mic, and I just had to do it. I mean, like, I used to love watching comics. And, you know, every once in a while I'd stay up late and see one on Tonight Show at Comedy Central being really great. So, I mean, there's so many at the time. I think some of the ones that I really like now, looking back, but at the time it was, I think Jake Johansson was one of the first comics I saw. He was very funny. Gilbert Gottfried, I saw his, he still does the same jokes he did back then, 30 years ago. But,
It's so funny.
yeah, he watching him, I was dying, because he did that bit about the Last Supper. You know? Yeah, which was, yeah.
Every now and then I catch him on Comedy Central, like a half an hour special I watch in the morning, from 8:30 to 9:09, 9:15. And he was on there one time, I watched him, I said, "Wow, this is hilarious." I seen him on Hollywood Squares, I seen him on American
that's right,
all
that's
over.
right.
I followed him for many years.
He's like different. Like Kevin Meaney is always on, but Gilbert like turns it on when he gets on stage.
Yeah.
So on stage he's really quiet. Doesn't really say much of anything, and then but then he gets on stage, just, or on the radio, just flips the switch. Yeah, he's great. Now I think like Mitch Hedberg, I look at. He's one of the ones that like before I started comedy, he was one of the ones I watched. Like,
And you see you doing comedy, and you did comedy at talent show in 7th grade. Were you nervous? Was it?
Oh yeah, my first words on stage, I was like, I grabbed the mic, I was like, and then froze, and then I took a step back, and then the crowd like gave me a nice round of applause anyway. So then I got back and built. Killed it.
That's it.
Killed it.
I'm glad to hear that.
Right.
I was
standing ovation in Westport sitting. No.
Yes. They're probably saying, I know, Jaye McBride, look.
Everyone's clapping before I have to wake up to feed the cows first thing in the morning up there.
Cows and chickens.
Westport, New York. Yeah. So.
Now, I did some of this research on you. You were a former meathead at Trader Joe's. What the hell is that?
I worked at Trader Joe's, and I used to be in charge of the meat department, which is weird because I was a vegetarian.
Oh,
yeah, at the time.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, So I got my fill of like the blood like soaked through my hands, I think. So I got the meat proteins that way by touching it. No, so we'd get up the shifts would start at 4 in the morning. We'd get a truck in, and then we'd have to unload it, and then I'd get like these huge boxes of like 60-pound boxes of turkeys or like 40-pound boxes. Yeah, it was rough work, but it was fun. It was fun.
And also, you were a sales manager at Borders Group?
Yeah, Borders, bookstore.
Really?
I know you don't know bookstores. But
No, not me. I don't read.
I know you know the dirty section. That's about it. Get your dirty books on.
No, I go there for the cartoon stuff. I read the cartoons. Charlie Brown, Snoopy.
Right, that's it.
Which one did you work at?
The one that was on Wolf Road.
Oh, okay, really?
I think it's a Bonefish Grill now.
Yeah. I used to go there. I was a couple of times.
Of course, right? You go behind the green curtain.
Yeah.
Curtain and look at the movie magazines.
Well, no, I look at the cartoon. I was watching Charlie Brown, Snoopy. You know any great company Charlie Brown in there?
No, that was a fun job too. That was where I actually transitioned. So I started as a guy, and then when they closed down, I don't want to say it was God's way of closing it down because I transitioned.
Closed down the
I'm not
transition.
saying God did punish us, but you know.
And then you worked at Royal Wranglers. What's that?
That's a joke. I said I'm also an armadillo wrangler.
Okay, that's what's that? Is that like a jean store or something?
No,
in
it's not.
Texas?
Armadillos are one of my favorite animals.
I know armadillos were in Texas. Like, okay, she must have been in Texas working one of Wranglers in Texas.
I've never seen an armadillo in person.
Oh, I did.
But they're awesome.
Yeah, they are.
They're the coolest little things. They're stupid. They're dumb.
Yeah, they are.
But yeah, so I'd like to think that's like my spirit animal.
I go to, they look at me and say, let's keep on going.
A dumb little animal that eats insects and has a thick shell. That's me.
He's looking at me.
Steve Irwin's behind the scenes.
Right. Did you know armadillos can carry leprosy?
Yes.
You did know that?
Yes, my uncle was telling me. My uncle lived in Texas, lived in Lubbock, Texas.
Okay, Lubbock, that's a real place.
Yeah, and he passed away a couple years ago on my birthday. Happy birthday, Jerry.
So you actually saw one.
Yeah. We were
Did you
together.
grab it or anything, or like?
No,
did you, like, hold it up,
he
like-
did. No,
Did he really?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not touching that thing. That thing would take my hand off.
Yeah, and they're like hairy and like a shell, right? It's like a turtle shell with hair.
I was amazed. I really was. And the only other thing that amazed me, there's a cow country out there. There were all cows in this cotton field eating cotton. And there's no fence there. They
Cows ate cotton.
Yeah, we were in a cotton. I couldn't. Really? And then no fence. There's no fence on the road. They can go right across the road anytime they wanted to. But these things, they can feel it. Okay. Right there.
So you're afraid of cows?
No, I grew up in a car. I grew up in a car.
Okay.
I didn't want to hit one.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I actually saw I was driving through Pennsylvania after a show. I was in Indiana, driving back to New York, and I was like, my GPS told me to take a side road because there's construction on the highway, and I take this weird side road, and there's this farm. I see 2 camels and 3 zebras in Pennsylvania. I wasn't high. It was like I really saw this too.
Really?
I mean, I was in the car for like 10 hours, so I was like,
Sure wasn't the zoo you with that?
I'm pretty sure. I was like, after driving for 10 hours, like I don't give a fuck. You know, there could be peacocks and like a rainbow. I'm not pulling over. So I stopped briefly, but I'm like, all right, that's cool. Moving on.
All right. So, what are your favorite comic movies coming years?
Comedy movies?
Yeah. What are your favorite ones? And why?
You mean like specials, like half-hour specials? Okay. Anthony Jeselnik, anything by him.
Really?
His last one, I love it, on Thoughts and Prayers on Netflix. Gary Goldman, all of his, I loved his. Which one am I watching now? I'm watching John Mulaney, also New in Town. It's another great one. Like both of John Mulaney's are great. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like if I could recommend one to anyone. I'm trying to think of what it would be. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Those are some of my big favorites. I love those. Those are some.
Who's your least favorite? And why?
Every once in a while, we'll have these like a couple of the women comics on Netflix. I'll watch. I'll just be like, I can't watch this.
What do you think about Amy Schumer?
I think she's funny.
Yeah.
I think she's funny. I mean, I think she's a brilliant marketing person too. Like when she was on Lance Comic Standing, I guess she only had 8 minutes of material.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So she had to bust her butt. She had to have hire writers and get like a full hour to do the tour.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, and she's.
Now, do you write every day?
Yes.
No, it's a good thing.
I do. Sometimes I'll sit down, like nothing comes out, but I'm always trying to think of a joke. You know.
And do you record yourself when you record yourself before you go on stage to see the words, or do you record your sets?
I do record my sets,
Okay.
but sometimes I don't listen to them, like especially when I'm doing a 40-minute set or something like that. It's hard to listen to 40 minutes of it. I mean, you know.
Right.
More often than not, what I'll do, I'll get off stage and I'll try and take notes, like this verse, that didn't, I got this.
What is your favorite music group?
Ministry. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like this weird metal industrial stuff from the 80s and 90s. Yeah.
You listen to that stuff too?
It's Satan.
She listens
And
to
Tool. I like Tool also.
Okay. She listens to Aston Alexandria and Black Veil's Pride. Who? Black Veil's Pride, Aston Alexandria. They're a group.
Did you make those up?
No. They're an actual group. They were at Warped Tour.
Oh, is that something the kids are listening to?
No, my kid does.
Is it like metal or is it
Asking Alexandria is metal, Black Veil Brides isn't.
Asking Alexandria?
Good. Headache music for me.
It's hard to find a good metal. Like that's what I listen to before I get pumped on stage. I listen to like metal or I listen to like old school rap, you know?
Oh, metal, I go to a scrap iron. I don't want them doing that. It gives me a headache. I didn't like this stuff when I was a kid. I don't like it now.
Have you ever been to a scrapyard?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so you're serious. Alright.
My family that scrap metal, they do a lot of junk stuff like that. And
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I can see that.
No, not me.
I can see.
All the comedians that I work with got jokes.
That's what they found Jerry. They picked him up off the scrap heap. And,
That's not where they found me. They found me on the sidewalk, taking the playground with no friends. Nothing but a sheep chasing me around the backyard.
Aw, and an armadillo.
An armadillo. And a couple of cows. What do you want to get out of this? What do you
A living. A good living. And I also want to be like known enough, you know? So like I can actually do things like be on the news, talk to them, be like, here's our guest, comedian Jaye McBride. I think that would be
Yeah, late show. You don't want a late show?
Yeah, or even like on like some of those like political shows where they're doing like
What in hell?
Be race cars.
I just want to be so famous that I can be on a podcast that doesn't involve like street racing. but I don't have an interesting take on it. No. So until I can get that, it's fine. Not that yours isn't awesome. I just don't know if I can compete with it.
No, you compete, please. You compete against it. There's other ones out there. Okay, Jerry, we got you beat.
All right. No,
You gotta beat anything.
I do like podcasts, though. Like Joe List podcast and Mark Norman chooses the stories is a great one.
Yeah.
You know, so it's too much. Robert Kelly, you know.
Oh yeah, I love Robert Kelly.
You know what, dude?
Now, the election's coming up.
What's that?
The election's coming up.
Yes.
Who are you going for?
I'm not voting.
Not voting. Really?
No.
Why?
I can't. I mean, between the two, it's a no-brainer that I would go with Clinton.
Right.
She's the only one who doesn't want to lock me in a basement for the next 4 years and like.
Well, not that you know,
Water
we have
towards me.
had in one of the hidden email things you don't know about.
Yeah, like I think like there'll be like Hunger Games for trans people if Trump gets into office. You know, we'll just be in this big arena killing each other.
Now,
But,
my next question is, these comments.
But I support Clinton.
Good. But like I said, I think she's going to win. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, she's definitely got to win New York. That's why I don't feel like I
I
have
think she's
to
going to win a
vote.
lot of this. I think she's going to be because
Yeah.
Donald Trump kind of buried himself. He's more like a business person. I can't, you know.
He doesn't even want the presidency. He wants to make money off Trump TV.
Exactly, and that's what I heard. But I heard it was going to be a thing about Trump. If he's going to become president, he's going to have his own TV special.
No, if he-
This is what my analogy is with Trump and Clinton. Okay, people like Trump because he's the outsider, quote unquote. But my thing is that you can't go into a job that's important, like being the president of the United States, if you have zero clue on what you're doing.
Oh yeah. No.
That's like being an engineer when you failed calculus. You know what I mean? Like if you have zero clue what you're doing, you're basically fucked. Like you can't like run the job.
Plus, every country in the world is gonna hate us.
Right? It's gonna be World War III.
So.
And by the way, viewers, that's my daughter Michelle Marie is behind the camera. Thank you very much. Yeah, all right. Now my last question to you is, out of all the comments you see in this area, who do you think has improved and gotten a lot better and you see making it?
Who do I see that's gotten a lot better? I think everyone's getting a little better. The one who's gotten a lot better the last year, I think Jared Mayo has gotten a lot better.
Yep.
Like he's great. I think Quentin Davis, he just moved out, but I can see him making it for sure. There are a lot of people, I think. Johnson Ace is always one of the funniest
Oh yeah,
people.
he is. I love him. I love him.
Just Brian and Nell Shanahan moving in. Just seeing them now, I can't believe she's only done for the time she has. She's already funny. What's that?
Compared to a comic. So
Right. It's easy, you know. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot that I see. I'm just like, wow, that person, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, but you never know too. So they could be anyone. It's just a matter of getting one
host.
breaks.
She's a great host.
She is.
She's done a lot.
She is.
She's really good with this thing.
Right.
I'm excited. I'm glad she's here. She brings a lot of energy to the room. And she does it. And I love it. You know? Now, do you have any words of advice to the comics that are starting out, been in this for a while, and still struggling? Do you have any word of advice to give them?
If you're transgender, don't steal my shit. That's it. That's all I have to say. No, it's just you have to put in the work, and you never know. Just actually, if I can say anything to people, it's like be nice.
Right.
That's it. Don't be an asshole to someone because you never know. One because you shouldn't be an asshole. That's just rule of thumb. You shouldn't be an asshole. But also, you never know who's gonna help you out. Like who's got you'll help someone, like they'll scratch your back, but if you're an asshole, someone's gonna be like, I'm not putting them, they're an asshole.
Right.
So, which is good. I wouldn't book an asshole, you know. So,
I agree with you.
and talking to club owners, they'll be like, yeah, so and so is here. We're never having them again. Yeah. So,
Do you have any words of advice for me?
well, you could definitely be funny. I mean, if do you believe in reincarnation?
Yes.
Because then maybe the next life you'll be successful. No.
Yes. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to be a deer and I'll be really good and hit by a car.
Stop.
Thanks a lot, Jay.
No, the only advice would be to stop calling people bitches.
They like that. I don't know why. People like this.
Rule of thumb: don't be an asshole.
Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, well, that's my podcast for today. Again, I thank Jaye McBride for being on my podcast. And good luck out in California and see you
Jerry,
soon.
I will see you in December.
All right, absolutely. I'll be here.
All right.
Take care.
Awesome.
Tell everybody, keep laughing.
JayeMcBride.com, JayeMcBride.com.
And if you see her on the shows, check her out. She's a very funny lady. I love her stuff. She's a great And you never know, she could be booking you,
Right.
or you'd be seeing her on TV.
In 5 years, like someone would say, like, why the hell did you do this podcast back in 2016? Don't you know who that is?
Hello,